It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one. As our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. These guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Facing off with him here, and that's Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Here's Graham Gano to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. This return starts at the 5. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter. From Utah State, it's Jordan Love.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set.
They motion the tight end over. Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Love on 3rd and short. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They are now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yes.
Shotgun now for Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
A 41-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down, special teams does their job, Now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
Now, I'll raise my hand, Kate. When I think of complimentary football, not often enough do I give compliments and credit to special teams units. But that's what they just did. Okay, defense gives up a field goal. Compliment your offense. Compliment your defense. Do your job. Do it well. And set your team up for success.
Ball on the 45. First and 10. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Going right back to Scannaboo. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Across the ground by the ball hawk and former New York Giant, Xavier McKinney. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Scannaboo now from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Scannaboo is in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love out of the shotgun. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 13. That's him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Down. Cut.
Throwing his love on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So fourth down, here comes Daniel Wheeler to send it flying for the Packers. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. To no one's surprise, Brock, they lead in this one, and that lines up with the type of performances that we've seen from them during this 10-game winning streak. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatteroo. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Brock, Xavier McKinney.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Going play action with Dart. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this third down play. On the handoff, here's Scatteroo. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
10 black.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st down, Packers.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're set up at the 35 now. Love with it on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down the inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he gets him around 6 there. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready.
They just get the play off. Oh, Love fumbled it. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They got it off that fumble recovery to end the 1st. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to throw, here's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, that picks up the first.
That's another Giants first down.
It's coming, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running with Scatterboo. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on third, here's Dart. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Giants first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Scatterboo here on 1st and goal. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Dart out of the shotgun. And they will score! Touchdown, New York! The Giants capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Takes the handoff now low. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Love from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Red.
Play action. Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Loves to throw again. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
All right, black, 95.
Throwing again. Love. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Turning to Jacobs on third. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Ready?
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
It's Scannable on 2nd down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st and 10 from the 41. Dart from the pistol. Into the hands of OBJ. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, here's Dart. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
Ready.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. Robinson on the sideline and caught. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's another New York Giants.
Working inside the red zone. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 18. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Packers all set to get back out there. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Play fake, it's Love. Fits it through the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Packer first down.
Love with it on 1st down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go.
Back to the air. Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The Packers take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Stick it in the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Packers.
From the red zone now. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Once more, it's Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers chop some of the lead off before the half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers make it an 11-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Slayton with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Dart's back to throw. He lofts it deep left. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Back to throw it. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. And look out, it's the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. 56 yards, touchdown. The Dolphins are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York Jets. And this is Garrett Wilson. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Jets come away with a 4-point victory. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is Roschon Johnson. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bears lead by a field goal at halftime. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Slayton with a return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. New York to the line, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scadaboo. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Connection made to Beckham. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
41-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready? Cougar 19.
2nd and 10 now. There he is again. It's Neighbors. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle block. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
Dart gonna throw again. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Caden. That's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up. Put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, it's Scatterboard. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 18. Ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out now runs the Packer offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the 31. This is Reed working the right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go!
Love now, off the play action. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now.
Loves to throw again. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the 1st.
Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Down. 60 ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A pick up of 4. That brings up third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Love now on third and goal. And he's got a touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers start the second half with some needed points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers make an 11-point ball game.
Packers 17.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Slayton with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. A throw left side finds Johnson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, this is Scatterbo. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 35-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Scatterbo. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Scatterbo here on the ground. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Packers and Matthew Golden ready to take over once again on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go. Ready.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. Ready.
They send a man in motion. From the 48. He's going to tuck it and run. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He finds Jacobs here underneath. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway.
Here we go, set. Check.
They'll run here following the penalty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many court.
It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Slayton with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
With Scannaboo. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the Packers' 44-yard line.
On play action with Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Giants 38. Packers 24. Grant Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
60.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. To the air with Love. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So maybe the last person you'd expect to get tagged, but that's roughing the passer on one of the cornerbacks.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
First down throw, here's Love. That pass is taken in by Golden. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
He's got it complete to Reed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Set, ready. Yellow, 40.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Right, 97.
Brings up 2nd.
Love now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Jordan Love sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Yellow, 1.
They'll go from the gun with Floyd. And this runs overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Scatterby now from the gun. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going right back to Scatterby. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Good for a New York Giants.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Now Dart's going to the air. Complete left side to Robinson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Giants.
From the gun, here's Dart. Still has some space inside the 35. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
on the pickup.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
At the Packers' 35-yard line.
Driving forward with Scattaboo. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Let's go now.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants, minutes away from an 11-0 record. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Running with Scattaboo. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try it.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Packers have some new life in the 4th.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Love now on 1st and 10. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Love from the gun. This one taken in by Kraft. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
It's 2nd
Yellow.
and 8.
Stick it in the air. Love. That throw behind his intended target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway.
Here we go. Set. Black. Cut.
Loves to throw again. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Giants come away with the win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.